Hello everyone, and greetings from the University of Central Asia, or UCA as it is popularly known. My name is Najmi Abdurrahmanova from the graduating class of 2021, and I'm honored to be the MC for the first part of today's program. We welcome our viewers from over 25 countries, and for some, I know it is very early in the morning. Your participation is a source of great encouragement for us. This is a day that my colleagues and I have been waiting for 5 years, because in the life of a university, there can only be one first convocation, and today is that historic milestone event. We are delighted that you've joined us in celebration. Although we would have loved to celebrate this incredible milestone event in person, the pandemic presented a challenge that has brought us an opportunity to invite the entire globe to this ceremony. We hope that technology stays on our side and you can all stay connected to today's ceremony. Today's ceremony is also unique because we're coming to you live from Naryn in Kyrgyzstan and Khorog in Tajikistan. In a few moments, you will see the graduating class and the faculty process into both venues, and then we'll hear speeches from our rector, from the chairman of the board of trustees, from our chancellor, and from this year's valedictorian. Following their addresses, we'll present certificates to students on both campuses, starting here at the Khorog campus and then to the Naryn campus. The sequence of venues is based on the chronology of signing of the Charter of UCA. The University of Central Asia was founded in the year 2000 through an international treaty signed by the presidents of Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Kazakhstan, and the Ismaili Imamate. It was then ratified by their respective parliaments and registered with the United Nations. You may be wondering why a university in the middle of Central Asia, and why the emphasis on serving the needs of mountain communities. We, the class of 2021, are the personification of a bold and inspiring vision of our Chancellor, His Highness the Aga Khan. When His Highness was asked this same question, why UCA? His response has been the guiding principle and vision for us. He said, "My experience is that very often inequities in society are due to the absence of access to educational opportunities. If you take the Central Asian areas where we are working, there are about 25 million people who are dependent on mountain environments. There is not one university in the world today that is specialized in educating high mountain populations. And that is the reason the University of Central Asia was created. From the very inception of UCA, we realized that our education was designed to make us job creators rather than job seekers, because reversing the brain drain was at the heart of addressing the inequities in the region, and recognition that education is the most cost-effective agent of change. UCA is at the heart of an intellectual and economic transformation in the region and offers a wide range of opportunities through its 3 schools. The Graduate School of Development is the research engine of UCA, with a particular focus on the challenges of mountain communities, governance and public policy, climate change and global warming, the role of civil society and promoting and preserving the rich cultural heritage of Central Asia. The School of Professional and Continuing Education offers short cycle courses to students from 7 to 70 years of age to enable them to learn academic, vocational, and income-generating skills. The School of Arts and Sciences, where the medium of instruction is in English, offers majors that cultivate the knowledge and the skills students need to integrate different approaches to problem solving and creating innovations in their professional lives and public service. As graduates, when we reflect on our achievements, much of it was possible because of the extraordinary resources made available to the students by the leadership of the university. From the guiding hand of His Highness to effective policy making by the chairman and the board of trustees, to managing the complexity of the university by the rector. I would also like to acknowledge the enormous contributions of the deans of our school, starting with the founding dean, Dr. Arif Katra, followed by Dr. Diana Pauna, who was with us for most of our 5 years at UCA, and more recently, Dr. Maxim Khamikov. Ladies and gentlemen, today you're the first to see this beautiful graduation gown and cap to be worn by our graduates. It is a blended design incorporating traditional decorative motifs from across Central Asia, particularly from Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Kazakhstan. It is now time to start the convocation with a procession of graduates, faculty, trustees, and distinguished guests. May I request our guests seated in the marquee to please rise and welcome them. gentlemen, may I request our guests to remain standing? I have the great honor to request the Chancellor of the University of Central Asia, His Highness the Aga Khan, to declare the convocation open.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I declare the convocation ceremony of the University of Central Asia for the graduating class of 2021 open.
Thank you, Your Highness. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthems of Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Kazakhstan, and the nasheed of the Ismaili Imamate. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated as we begin our program. May I request the Rector of the University of Central Asia, Professor Sohail Naqvi, to welcome our guests and participants.
Good afternoon. Chancellor of the University, His Highness the Aga Khan, patrons of the University, Their Excellencies, the Presidents of the founding states of Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Kazakhstan, Honorable Ministers of Education, Honorable Governors, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Shams Qasim Lakha, members of the Board of Trustees, deans, faculty and staff of the university, parents, supporters, and distinguished guests. And dear graduates, Assalamu alaikum. First convocations are special. Imagine the lifting of a rocket headed to space off the ground. It has an immense journey ahead of it, yet it spends perhaps half the energy it will spend on its total journey just in crossing the first few kilometers. Today, we celebrate the immense effort involved in lifting this university off the ground, setting a course for the stars, and passing out these first graduates from the School of Arts and Sciences. Graduates whom we expect to play a leadership role in furthering growth and development of these beautiful lands. The peerless vision of His Highness the Aga Khan, Chancellor of UCA, and the patrons of UCA define a unique ambition for this institution. UCA was to be a university for the mountain communities of the region, and a research university comparable with the premier institutions of the world, pioneering the applications of new knowledge and research to impact the quality of life of these communities. Helping us achieve this vision has been one of the premier architects of our generation, Arata Isozaki, whose goal has been to translate the vision of UCA into an architectural masterpiece that, in its own right, is a celebration of human genius. Funds for the realization of this ambitious dream were provided by His Highness through the Aga Khan Development Network, a unique partnership of development institutions. The governments of the founding states provided significant fiscal benefits, while international agencies such as the World Bank, OPIC, and DFID added their support. It is this joint and combined effort that has allowed UCA to achieve this milestone today. Simultaneously, numerous groups of scholars worked to define a curriculum that married the best traditions of a liberal arts education with the cutting edge of subjects of each major: economics, earth and environmental sciences, computer sciences, and communications and media science, chosen to meet critical demands of the region. In this journey, UCA chose an international galaxy of institutional partners: the Higher School of Economics in Moscow, the University of British Columbia, the University of Toronto, and the University of Technology, Sydney, respectively, together with Seneca College, the Stockholm School of Economics, and the University of Victoria, who, with the support of the respective ministries of education and science of the founding states, each contributed to building the world-class curriculum that has played such an important role in helping define you, the 57 graduates of UCA 2021, hailing from Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. Through this process of development and metamorphosis of the School of Arts and Sciences, the Chancellor has been meeting with the Board of Trustees of UCA, chaired by Dr. Shams Qasim Laka, who have debated every aspect of the functioning of UCA and the School of Arts and Sciences. This first convocation would most certainly not have come to pass without their continued guidance and support. The most critical aspect of an institution of higher learning is its faculty. In our case, preparation started over a decade ago and continue unabated. Identifying and sending the best and the brightest in the region for PhD studies to the finest institutions of the world, such as the University of Cambridge. International and regional faculty who joined UCA have worked to bring harmony to the competing requirements of the international partners, local realities, and legislative boundaries. I must pay tribute here to the leadership of Dean Diana Pauna, who guided the school till last year, and to Dean Maxim Khomyakov, who has brought us across the finish line, together with Associate Dean Kholiknazar Kuchakshoev and Sohail Ashrafi, and our world-class faculty, all of whom worked tirelessly to make today possible. This has been an immense labor of love. Just running the region's first residential campuses, located in the remote mountain regions of Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan, and that too through various challenges, including the COVID pandemic over the past year and a half. We thus congratulate today Muzaffar Jorubov, our Chief Operating Officer, and the entire administrative and support staff working on the front lines and behind the scenes for their dedication and selfless commitment to UCA's vision. I take this opportunity today to salute the parents of this first class of graduating students, who trusted us with their wards and believed in UCA when it was not entirely physically present and when the faculty was not there. They saw with their mind's eye beyond what was not yet apparent. Today we have the opportunity to repay your trust in us and to thank you for your steadfast support over these 5 years. Graduates, what can I say? Except that you have been tested by all the elements of nature and you have succeeded. You are pioneers, adventurers, leaders without peers, and this region's hope for the future. You are what this has all been about. The beautiful environments of this campus, the phenomenal work of the faculty, the support of all your family and peers, it has all been about your development. Today that process is complete. You, now our alumni, set your own sail, chart your own course, and go forth with all our love, support, and prayers. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Naqvi. May I now request the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Shams Qasim Laka, for his welcome address.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The Chancellor, His Highness the Aga Khan, Your Excellency President Emomali Rahman, Your Excellency President Sadr Japarov, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Governors, members of the Board of Trustees, and Rector Sohail Naqvi, Deans, faculty, and staff of the University, parents, supporters, and distinguished guests, and most important, the graduates. Assalamu alaikum. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I am delighted to welcome you to this historic first convocation of UCA. My heartiest congratulations and warmest best wishes to the class of 2021 for this momentous milestone in your life. On behalf of the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees, I extend deep appreciation to the patrons of the university, the presidents of the Republic of Tajikistan, the Kyrgyz Republic, and the Republic of Kazakhstan for their valuable support. We also thank the Ministers of Education and Science of the 3 founding states for their valuable support, and the governors and mayors of the towns of Naryn, Khorog, and Tekeli for welcoming UCA as part of their communities. Today, we acknowledge the efforts of the rector, faculty, management, staff, and volunteers in the education of these young women and men. Our special gratitude, however, must go to the parents of the graduating class. It was a huge commitment on your part, and we are grateful for your faith and commitment to the vision and mission of this new university. Establishing a private, not-for-profit, secular, and regional institution dedicated to the education of mountain communities of Central Asia is a unique and audacious idea that was first conceived by the Chancellor, His Highness the Aga Khan, 25 years ago. It required meticulous designing and building of world-class facilities and the recruitment and training of the faculty and staff and refinement of the academic programs. The curriculum of UCA's undergraduate program is designed to cultivate the knowledge and skills students will need to integrate different approaches to tackle problems and create innovations. The small class size and the close relationship with faculty offered an exceptional opportunity for intellectual growth. And then living on a residential campus has been a micropolity in which the best practices in the realm of civil culture are embodied in governance and everyday interaction. Such a campus community has offered rich opportunities for students to develop the many intangible habits of responsible citizenship and leadership skills, which we are convinced will be the distinguishing characteristics of UCA's graduates. Today, despite the many daunting and seemingly insurmountable challenges, we are fortunate to see this bold idea translated into reality. This is therefore a particularly fitting occasion to convey our deepest gratitude to His Highness the Aga Khan for his continued guidance, which has helped us to remain on mission and within the budget hugely supported by the Aga Khan Development Network. However, His Highness has often reminded us that building a university is not like making instant coffee, that you pour hot water and you stir. In fact, UCA is today at an infant stage as universities go. We have much work ahead of us if it is to become a world-class research university in the decades ahead. As a university focused on the development of mountain societies, UCA has a special relationship with and an obligation to the communities of Naryn, Khorog, and Tekeli, which host our campuses. Our long-term joint vision, led by the town municipalities, is to see these communities transformed into thriving university towns where economic, social, and cultural opportunities abound for everyone. Together, we are working to enhance the quality of the life of the citizens through supporting the master planning of the towns and through provision of health and educational facilities, public parks, and creating employment opportunities. Let me now turn to you, the graduates. You were admitted by UCA on the basis of academic merit and your potential for leadership. I recall some of you were nervous and unsure of how you would manage in your new environment. However, having seen your progress through the past 5 years, I'm really proud to see how remarkably well you have coped, and your confidence is admirable. You are the beneficiaries of the hard work of your teachers and the product of this university. While we celebrate your success, we await with much anticipation your service in the years ahead to your respective societies and to your alma mater as its alumni. I conclude by leaving two thoughts with you as you embark on the next stages of your life. Some 12 centuries ago, Al-Kindi, the great philosopher, said, "We respect education because it teaches us values." It is our earnest hope that as you progress through personal and professional lives, you will be guided by the values imparted by this university, values of honesty, integrity, respect for diversity, and the practice of sound ethics in whatever you do. Graduates, let me remind you of the T-shirt you wore during the orientation in 2016. It bore the slogan, "The journey begins here." The first stage of that journey has culminated in your graduation today. Congratulations. However, you are on the threshold of an exciting new journey that has just begun, a lifelong journey of discovery and learning. Good luck to you, and thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Qasim Laka. It is now my great honor to request the Chancellor, His Highness the Aga Khan, to address the convocation.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Excellency President Rahman, Your Excellency President Japarov, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Governors, Chairman Dr. Shams Qasim Laka, and members of the Board of Trustees, Rector, Deans, faculty, and staff of the university, parents, supporters, and distinguished guests, and graduates. It is a truly genuine pleasure for me to celebrate this milestone moment with you. The graduation of the first class of students from the School of Arts and Sciences at the University of Central Asia. This event is also a very significant moment in my own life, as it represents the culmination of more than 2 decades of effort in conceptualizing, planning, and building this institution with the valuable support of patrons, presidents, administrations of the founding states. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and everyone at UCA, I extend deep appreciation to the patrons of the university, the presidents of the Republic of Tajikistan, the Kyrgyz Republic, and the Republic of Kazakhstan, and their administrations for their support and for creating an enabling environment for the university to thrive and achieve its mission and goals. It was only in 2016 and 2017 that the campuses in Naryn and Khorog welcomed their students. And here we stand today to celebrate each of you graduates and your parents and families who contributed to your success. Each one of you is here today through your sustained hard work. You needed to develop certain qualities of character and mind to face the challenges of university learning. With these qualities, you are now empowered to seek out new opportunities with confidence. As the first graduates, you will always have a special place in the history of the university. As you go forward, you will be UCA's ambassadors, our envoys and representatives. This is a special responsibility that I am certain you will be able to fulfill admirably. I offer my warmest congratulations to UCA's faculty, management, staff, trustees, and the very generous donors, all of whose contributions made it possible to establish quality academic programs and beautiful residential campuses. This was not an easy task, and UCA had to navigate uncharted waters. This new university demonstrated enormous resilience in rising to the challenge posed by the COVID-19 pandemic and capably reconfigured institution to remote teaching. During this period, UCA succeeded in receiving accreditation by educational authorities in Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan, putting the institution on a solid academic footing. Today's event brings back some wonderful memories. 21 years ago, I joined the presidents of the founding states in signing an extraordinary international treaty that brought three countries together to establish the University of Central Asia as a single, multi-campus, regional institution of higher learning. Today's graduation event, held simultaneously in Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan, is an example of the power of education and international cooperation. It is a power that can change people's lives. It has always been the founders' hope that this power will come through the efforts of the class of 2021 and those which will follow, and from the research and civic engagement of the faculty. In partnership with the founding states, we established a type of institution that is new to Central Asia and the larger world. Planning for an original concept and making it operational was a complex process that involved purposeful architectural design, construction, detailed academic planning, training, and recruiting faculty. All of this was accomplished in a decade, which is a fast-forward speed for most universities. The many who worked on the UCA project in the past and the university community today can take pride in this achievement and have our warmest appreciation. However, a measure of a university's success is the quality of the education it delivers and the careers of its graduates. This starts with the recruitment of students, for without good students, a university will never achieve excellence. A key ingredient in this story has been our open access philosophy, enabling us to enroll students on merit alone, with the vast majority of students receiving financial support. The result is that 70% of our students are from small towns and rural areas, and half are women. They gained admission through a transparent and rigorous selection process and completed a demanding course of study with rigorous standards of academic integrity. Research is the other measure of a university's success. UCA defines itself as a research-oriented university. Central Asia and its mountain communities face many challenges, including the impacts of climate change, building reliant communities, alleviating poverty through quality economic growth, and advancing technological innovation. These problems are analytically complex, and there are no easy solutions. The fundamental goal is to achieve levels of excellence in research, measured by global standards, to bring genuine value to those we are committed to educating. As we celebrate the first steps of a new university, we should also recall the past. Students of world history remind us how Central Asia, 1,000 years ago, led the world in cultural and intellectual achievements. This region is where medicine was founded, where algebra got its name, where the Earth's diameter was precisely calculated, where some of the world's greatest poetry was penned. This happened because the societies were open to new ideas, open to change, open to scholars and people from many backgrounds. That kind of openness can again unlock the doors to the future and allows us to take on the great questions of our time and place. It is in the context of this illustrious historical background that the trustees and I see the evolution of scholarship at this university. We accept that the revival of this tradition of high quality and relevant research in Central Asia will need to be carefully charted and will require the requisite human and material resources over an extended period of time. UCA has made a good start. Research output by the faculty of the School of Arts and Sciences has markedly increased. And of course, the Graduate School of Development, with its institutes, has achieved a significant presence on the Central Asian knowledge landscape and established international collaborations. The school is now collaborating with its sister institution, the Khan University, in new research on maternal and child health and nutrition. I urge the faculty and students to give utmost attention to enhance the current learning and create new knowledge through research, which is the most important vector for improving the quality of life of those who live in these mountain ranges. UCA is also a development university, and an essential aspect of this mission is its relationship with the host communities. The university is partnering with the local governments and its sister agencies in the Arkan Development Network to develop the host mountain towns into vibrant university communities and transform them by bringing new technology, innovation, and entrepreneurship hubs. Over the coming decades, the university will expand as new areas of teaching and research emerge, and the towns that are home to UCA campuses will benefit from the new economic opportunities and attain a better quality of life. Let me conclude by expressing again to all of you the deep sense of joy and gratitude I feel as we celebrate this historic day. To the graduates, I wish you a bright future. We look forward to working together with the founding states, the Board of Trustees, the faculty, and now the alumni, towards the challenging and promising future of this university. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Highness, for your continued guidance, inspiration, and encouragement. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to request the President of the Kyrgyz Republic, His Excellency Sadir Japarov, to address the convocation.
Урматтуу бүтүрүүчүлөр, ардактуу достор, сиздерди Борбор Азия университетин эң алгачкылардан болуп аякташыңыздар менен куттуктайм. Баарыңыздарга маалым болгондой, Борбордук Азия университети 2000 жылы Ага хан уюмунун өкүлчүлүгү тарабынан Борбор Азиянын 3 мамлекетинде негизделген. Максаты эл аралык деңгээлдеги жогорку билим берүү, ошондой эле жергиликтүү жамааттарга жардам берүүгө жөндөмдүү болгон жана региондордун экономикасын өнүктүрүүгө иштиктүү салым кошо турган адистерди, лидерлерди даярдоо эле. Ошону менен бирге Борбордук Азия университетинин миссиясы региондун элдерине өздөрүнүн бай маданий мурасын сактоого, аны келечектеги өнүгүүсү үчүн ресурс катары колдонууга жардам көрсөтүү, Борбордук Азияны жана анын тоолуу региондорун социалдык, экономикалык жактан өнүктүрүүгө түрткү берүү. Ушул максаттар үчүн курулган дүйнөлүк деңгээлдеги кампустар билим берүүнү гана эмес, ошондой эле окутуучулардын жана студенттердин ыңгайлуу шартта жашоосун да камсыздайт. Университеттин кампустары 9 жолдун тоомунда, эң кооз жана тарыхый жерде, Улуу Жибек жолу өткөн жерде жайгашкан. Университеттин имаратында заманбап класстык бөлмөлөр, китепкана, лабораториялар, ошондой эле университеттин окуучулары жана кызматкерлери жашаган жайлар бар. Ар бир өлкөнүн келечеги анын акылдуу, билимдүү жаштарынан көз каранды. Жаш муунга өлкөнү келечекти көздөй жетектөө милдети жүктөлөт. Ал үчүн алардан чыныгы патриоттуулук, сапаттуу билим, өлкөнү өнүктүрүү максаттарына шыктандырган жигер жана талыкпас эмгек талап кылынат. Азыркы учурда ишти интеллектуалдаштыруу процесси жүрүп жатат. Глобалдык атаандаштыкта билимдүү коомдор гана туруштук бере алат. Борбор Азия университетинин бардык бүтүрүүчүлөрү келечекте элдин сыймыгы жана өсүп келе жаткан муун үчүн үлгү болот. Кыргызстанды өнүктүргөн жана даңктаган мекенчил инсандардан болот деп үмүттөнөм. Көңүл бурганыңыздарга чоң рахмат.
Thank you, Your Excellency. At university convocations, valedictorians are chosen for their extraordinary academic and extracurricular achievements. The valedictorian at UCA's first convocation is Khorog from Kazakhstan, who majored in computer science from the Naryn campus. On behalf of the class of 2021, I congratulate Khorog and request her to address the convocation.
His Highness the Aga Khan, the Board of Trustees, Dr. Naqvi, Dr. Hamikov, government representatives, members of the AKDN, UCA faculty, staff, parents, and my fellow students. My name is Khorog Kusainova, and I'm proud to be your class of 2021 valedictorian. I'm coming to you from the beautiful mountains in Kyrgyzstan, and I want to start with a short story. 5 years ago, a student from Central Asia came to this very campus and met new fellows from Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. The student knew nothing about UCA and how the next 5 years were going to look like. The student was scared, nervous, and anxious, but excited about the upcoming adventure. Suddenly, faculty, staff, administration, along with the management team, came to welcome the student and helped take her luggage to the dorm room. The student felt a sense of relief from the strong support of the people around, and this support continued for the next 5 years. I remember during first year, Dr. Shamsh Kasimlacha would come to campus, roll up his sleeves, stand in the dining hall, lining up with the student, and showed so much interest. The student then felt being heard. And the next year, Dean Diana Pauna joined UCA and met every single student, finding time to travel back and forth between campuses. And at that moment, students felt being valued as one piece of a bigger puzzle that makes up UCA. And throughout these 5 years, Eric and Shabana were there to support the student with every initiative, no matter how small or big it was. As the time passed, the students' anxiousness was replaced by courage, confidence, and determination. You might think I'm telling you the story of me, Khorog from Kazakhstan. But I'm actually telling you the story of every single student graduating here today. Now, this may seem to be very personal, but that's exactly what makes UCA community so unique from other institutions around the world. Our educational experience has been distinctly personal. On behalf of the inaugural class of 2021, I would like to thank all of the individuals who have made UCA an excellent place to be. To His Highness the Aga Khan and the Board of Trustees, for your vision and for the wisdom of creating a world-class university in these remote Central Asian mountains, we thank you. To the senior management, administration, and operation teams for overseeing the school and making the tough calls when needed, we thank you. To the faculty who give your all, laboring to provide us with tremendous education and pushing us to do our best, even on the days we didn't have the motivation to focus, we thank you. To the student life team for working tirelessly, coordinating our lives and supporting us, we thank you. To every representative of every family in the senior class, parents, guardians, sisters and brothers, whose support, sacrifices, and determination have not been overlooked, we thank you. UCA taught us how to be a community that seeks prosperity and development. It provided us with a platform where students can develop their leadership skills. As a result, we have over 35 clubs initiated by the students of 2021, including debates, Model United Nations, TEDx, sport teams, and many others. Moreover, our students succeeded not only locally, but also gained international experience in Cambridge, Munich, Cape Town, Tashkent, Nairobi, Ottawa, Bangkok, and many others. Faculty members provided us with opportunities to broaden our research skills, and by today, we have 10 students publishing their works in the prestigious academic journals. Various events organized by UCA and SPCE inspired my fellows to realize their own ideas, and by today, our students are working with local companies and government, selling and promoting their own ideas. Also, over 50 students among our graduates are part of the community service projects such as tutoring, eco-activism, fundraising activities, and cultural events, inside as well as outside UCA. All of these experiences and skills we accumulated are our own way to contribute to UCA's mission to develop local communities, get an internationally recognized education, and serve the community, preserving our own cultural heritage. I finally would like to say that it is an honor to be delivering the speech today. But I never wanted my speech to be a typical valedictorian speech saying, "Oh, we will look back on these days," or "it's a new beginning." But these are the truths. We will look back on the days when we had sleepless nights, preparing for the exams in the quiet study rooms, or the days we spent under the bridge sharing stories from our cultures. We will look back on the days when we had bonfires and trivia nights, and we will surely remember the days we had gratitude dinners. And I can actually go on for hours and hours with the things we will miss about UCA. But most importantly, we will remember the days when we formed unbreakable family bonds. And we will always remember those who are not with us today, especially our classmate Temirkhan Turgumbayev, whose spirit is in our hearts. Another truth is that this is a new beginning. Some of my classmates are continuing their education and already received admissions to well-known universities such as University of Waterloo, University of Paris, Cardiff University, while others already received offers from internationally recognized companies. The journey preparing for the exams and a brighter journey is awaiting us. The class of 2021 is truly the first and definitely the most unique. There were times we struggled, academically, personally, and recently with the COVID-19 pandemic. But we're still standing here, ready for the next step. And to my classmates, as we move to climb new mountains, I wish that we continue with curiosity, kindness, and bravery. And I hope that we keep our witty sense of humor and our energetic dance moves, which allowed us to overcome obstacles with optimism. So, let's do it. Let's change the world and remember where we started. Thank you.
Thank you, Khorog, for those inspiring words. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the part the students have been waiting for with much anticipation, the presentation of degrees recognizing their hard work, dedication, and achievements. May I now request the MC in Khorog, Ramila Mukayeshoeva, to take over the proceedings from the Khorog campus. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the part the students have been waiting for with much anticipation, the presentation of degrees. May I now request the MC in Khorog, Ramila Mukayeshoeva, to take over the proceedings.
Thank you, Najmiya. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ramila Mukayeshoeva, and I will be your MC during the presentation of the graduation degrees live from UCA's Khorog campus. I will also repeat my announcement in Tajik for the benefit of parents and family members who may be watching online. Shom Bakhair, Khonumon va Janobon. من رامیلا مکایرشویوا برنده محفل امروزی ختم دانشجویان از دانشگاه آسیای مرکزی در شهر خوروغ هستم. من سخنانم را به زبان تاجیکی نیز تکرار میکنم تا که والدین و اعضای عائله خدمتکنندگانی که این محفل را طریق آنلاین و یا از کمپوس نرین پیگیری میکنند به سهم آنها میرسانم. May I request the rector, Professor Sohail Naqvi, to escort our distinguished guests to the stage. از رکتور دانشگاه آسیای مرکزی پروفسور سهیل نقوی احترامانه خواهش می‌نماییم که مهمانان عالی قدر را به صحنه دعوت نمایند. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce our honored guests on stage from left to right. خانم‌ها و جنابان، اجازت فرمایید مهمانان عالی قدر را به شما معرفی نماییم. از چپ به راست، Ms. Nazira Amirbekzoda, Deputy Governor of the Gorno-Badakhshan Autonomous Oblast. معاون اول رئیس ولایت مختار کوهستانی بدخشان، محترمه نظیره امیربکزاده. Professor Sohail Naqvi, Rector of the University of Central Asia. Professor Sohail Naqvi, Rector دانشگاه آسیای مرکزی. Dr. Odinazoda Ramazan Safar, Chair of the Trade Union of Ministry of Education and Science of the Republic of Tajikistan. رئیس اتفاق کسبه وزارت معارف و علم جمهوری تاجیکستان دکتر اودینازاده رمضان سفر. May I invite the Honorable Deputy Governor of Gorno-Badakhshan Autonomous Oblast, Ms. Nazira Amirbekzoda, for her message of congratulations. حالا سخنرو به معاون اول رئیس ولایت مختار کوهستان بدخشان محترمه نظیره امیربکزاده داده می شود.
Thank you very much. تشکر زیاد. محترم دکتر سایلی نکوی، محترم استادان و ختم کنندگان عزیز، حاضرین ارجمند. رهبریت دانشگاه آسیای مرکزی، هیئت استادان و مخصوصاً دانشجویان عزیز را با ختم موفقانه این بارگاه علم و معرفت از نام معاون رئیس مجلس ملی مجلس عالی جمهوری تاجیکستان، رئیس ولایت مختار کوهستان بدخشان محترم فیضوف یادگار دایارویچ صمیمانه تبریک و تهنیت گفته برای رهسپار شدن به شاهراه حیات و مهمتر از همه وارد گشتن به عرصه ادای رسالت انسانی و میدان تدقیق و تطبیق دانش کامیابی و بردباری ها را تمنا می نمایم. بسا 23 سال پیش شرطنامه تأسیس این دانشگاه خصوصی و دنیوی از جانب پرزیدنت های تاجیکستان، قرقیزستان و قزاقستان و والا حضرت مولانا شاه کریم الحسینی به امضا و از جانب پارلمان های این سه کشور به تصویب رسیده در سازمان ملل متحد به قید گرفته شد. با قناعتمندی با تذکر داد که تشبسکار عملی شوی ایر بارگاه با نفوذ به طلبات زمان جوابگو حکومت جمهوری تاجیکستان بوده. آن در زمینه رابطه های حسنه بین حکومت تاجیکستان و امامت و تشکیلات های والا حضرت آقاخان با مقصد آماده نمودن متخصصان درجه بلند بابت پیشرفت ممالک مناطق کوهستان تأسیس یافت. رهبریت عالی کشور ما از روزهای نخستین پایه‌گذاری شدن ساخت دولتداری نوین تاجیک معارف را همچون ساعه افضلیتناک اعلان نموده در مدت 30 سال نظام علم و معارف و تحولات جدی را فرا گرفته بود. در زمان صاحب استقلالی شکل‌های نوین مؤسسه‌های تعلیمی تأسیس یافته در شهر و ناحیه‌های تاجیکستان از جمله شهر خورغ مکتب پرزیدنتی، گیمنازیا‌ها و لیسی‌ها تشکیل گردیدند. در این دوره تعداد مؤسسه‌های تحصیلات عالی کسبی از 40 عدد گذشت. حالا هم که در سال 1991 همگی 13 دانشگاه و دانشکده در کشور فعالیت داشت. از آن جمله تأسیس دانشگاه دولتی خورغ به نام اکادمیک مایانشاه نظرشایف و ساختمان و تجدید زیاده از 200 بنای نو مکاتب تحصیلات میانه عمومی از زمره آن کارهایی است که در شهر و نواحی ولایت مختار کوهستان بدخشان انجام داده شدند. در این مورد با قناعتمندی با تذکر داد که لایحه دانشگاه آسیای مرکزی یکی از لایحه‌های موفق می باشد که حکومت جمهوری تاجیکستان با شریکان رشد عملی نمود. با تقویت مسائل آموزشی و تحقیقاتی و آماده نمودن کادرهای درجه بین المللی مؤسسه زمینه خوب تحکیم روابط دوستانه بین شهروندان و حکومت‌های نه تنها ممالک مؤسس آن بلکه کشورهای دیگر خواهد نمود. هدف از خاطر نشان نمودن این دستاوردها از آن است که ما سیاست خردمندانه و معارف پرورانه رهبریت عالی کشور پرزیدنت جمهوری تاجیکستان محترم امامعلی رحمان زمینه مساعد و قوی را به وجود آورد که مؤسس با نام دانشگاه آسیای مرکزی تأسیس یافت. با قناعتمندی تذکر باید نمود که کانسپت علم و تعلیم که در اساس پرینسیپ های عمومی بشری آموزش و تربیت با نظر داشت حفظ اصول های اخلاقی و تربیت در جمهوری تاجیکستان عملی شده ایستادند در برنامه های تعلیمی دانشگاه آسیای مرکزی انعکاس یافته آن در موافقه با وزارت معارف و علم جمهوری تاجیکستان راه اندازی می‌گردند. از فرصت استفاده برده برای رهبریت دانشگاه مذکور و هیئت استادان جهت عملی نمودن هدایت‌های پیشوای معظم ملت پرزیدنت جمهوری تاجیکستان محترم امامعلی رحمان که هنگام افتتاح آن در شهر خورغ بیان نمودند از نام مقامات اجرایی حکومت دولتی ولایت مختار کوهستان بدخشان سپاس نمایم. در برابر دیگر هدایت‌ها جناب عالی ابراز نموده بودند که استادان دانشگاه را ضرور است که شاگردان را در روحیه خصلت‌های نیک انسانی از قبیل وطن دوستی و انسان پروری، زیباپرستی و میهم پرستی، تحملگرایی و مسئولیت شناسی تربیت نمایند. دانشگاه آسیای مرکزی توانست در مدت نه چندان دراز فعالیت خود در سمت برقرار نمودن رابطه متقابل سودمند فعالیت کسبی با ساختارهای گوناگون حکومت تاجیکستان، مقامات محلی حکومت دولتی ولایت و شهر و نواحی آن، دانشگاه و دانشکده‌ها، مؤسسه‌ها و تشکیلات‌ها اقدام‌های مؤثر را گذارد. در مکاتب دانشگاه آموزش علم‌های گومانیتاری، طبیعت شناسی و دقیق در سطح بکالوریت، رشد دانشجویان در سطح ماجستراتور به راه مانده شده توسط بازآموزی تخصصی و فراگیری با معلومات کسبی دوامدار شهروندان امکانیت دارند پیوسته همقدم حیات و جوابگو به طلبات زمان فعالیت نمایند. برنامه‌های زیادی که در چارچوب استراتژی عملی دانشگاه طرح‌ریزی و عملی می‌شوند به حل مشکلات نه تنها آموزش بلکه فهمیش این یا آن مسئله در خورد حیاتی نگرانیده شده متخصصان سطح بین المللی در تحقیق موضوعهای مبرم روز که درک و حل فصل آنها به بهبود حیات اجتماعی مساعدت می نماید مشغول کارند. چنانچه ذکر نمودیم در سطح ولایت دانشگاه آسیای مرکزی با مقامات محلی، ریاست معارف ولایت، دانشگاه دولتی شهر خروغ و دیگر مؤسسه‌های داخلدار همکاری نموده ذخیره‌های کتابخوانی را در اختیار آنها واگذار نموده است. آموزش زبان‌ها و دیگر فن‌های مهم در مکتب معلومات کسبی دوامدار با بازآموزی فرا گرفتن آموزگاران زبان انگلیسی با نشر رساندن نمونه‌های میراث پرقناوت تاریخی و فرهنگی و علمی عالمان تاجیک و خارجی که برای تمدن ملت نوشتند دارای اهمیت خاصه میباشد. امروز خوشبختانه با تأسیس یافتن این بارگاه علم و معرفت در مرکز مأموری ولایت مختار کوهستان بدخشان امکانیت معرفی شدن شهر خورog همچون موضع امن و ثبات، باد و هوای تازه، ترقیات اقتصادی ملی، رشد سیاحی و کوهنوردی و معرفی فرهنگ و رسم و آیین مردمی گردیده ایستاده است. تاریخ اثبات نمود که پیشرفت علم و معارف و معرفی گردیدن این یا آن دولت از تأسیس و فعالیت گسترده مؤسسه‌های تعلیمی در آنها فعالیت کننده دلالت می‌دهد و این راستا در مثال دانشگاه‌های با نفوذ جهانی به مانند دانشگاه آکسفورد، کمبریج آورده می‌توانیم و تأسیس دانشگاه آسیای مرکزی در شهر خورog که با شرافت سیاست معارف پرورانه پیشوای معظم ملت پرزیدنت جمهوری تاجیکستان محترم امامعلی رحمان و پیشوای اسماعیلیان جوان مولانا شاه کریم الحسینی آقاخان 4 در این موضع زیبا منظر افتتاح گردید. من بعد معرفی کننده اساسی شهر خورog همچون مرکز مأموری ولایت مختار کوهستان بدخشان خواهد گردید. همزمان خط کنندگان این بارگاه علم می توانند در ساحه‌های خواجگی خلق مملکت و بیرون از آن فعالیت داشته بازه مادی و تکنیکی این دانشگاه امکانیت وسیع برای گذرانیدن کارهای علمی و تحقیقاتی نه تنها دانشجویان این دانشگاه بلکه تمام علم آموزان شرایط مساعد فراهم می آورد. حاضرین گرامی، با استفاده از فرصت مناسب می‌خواستم به دو واقعه تاریخی که در سرنوشت ملت تاجیک نقش تقدیرساز دارند سخن گویم. امسال تاجیکستانیان و کل تاجیکان جهان 30مین سالگرد استقلالیت دولتی جمهوری تاجیکستان و 24مین سالگرد روز وحدت ملی را تجلیل می‌نمایند. محض این دو صحنه مهم که با بهاگذاری پیشوای معظم ملت پرزیدنت جمهوری تاجیکستان محترم امامعلی رحمان قدر و منزلت هر دوی آن در موجودیت و احیای دولت ملت به هم برابر است برای رشد و انکشاف وطن محبوبمان شرایط واقعی مهیا ساختند. استقلالیت دولتی، وحدت ملی و سیاست خردمندانه و دوراندیشانه پرزیدنت مملکت محترم امامعلی رحمان عامل اساسی رشد بوده برای حل مسائل داخلی، برقرار نمودن مناسبت‌های بین المللی با دریافت جایهای مناسب مملکت در عرصه جهانی پایه‌های استوار گذاشت. دستگیری شخصاً والا حضرت مولانا شاه کریم الحسینی و ساختارهای او نیز در تحکیم صلح و ثبات، وحدت و همدیگرفهمی و مستحکم نمودن پایه‌های اقتصادی استقلالیت خیلی ارزنده هستند. در عرفه این دو جشن بزرگ ملی دایر گردیدن مراسم ختم دانشجویان زینه تحصیلات بکالوریت در دانشگاه آسیای مرکزی را ما فول نیک ارزیابی نموده رهبریت دانشگاه، هیئت استادان، ختم کنندگان عزیز و حاضرین گرامی را به این عیدهای بزرگ ملی تبریک و تهنیت میگویم. باوری کامل داریم که ختم کنندگان عزیز پیش از همه افتخار از آن دارند که نخستین شده این بارگاه با نفوذ علم را به اتمام رسانیده من بعد در زمینه دانش و تجربه و ملکه اندوخته با فتح قله‌های بلند علم از نه تنها در رشد دولت‌های خود بلکه حل مشکلات گلوبالی نیز سهمگذار خواهند بود. زیرا آن با گسترش تکنیک و تکنولوژی از یک جهت اگر اقتصاد کشور را رونق نماید، از جانب دیگر آن مشکلات معین و قالب افزایش بیکاری که باعث مشکلات دیگر اجتماعی و فرهنگی می شود و مسائل اکولوژی را به میان می آورد. در این روند تولید نارسایی‌های عقلانی و ارزشی نیز از مشکلات دیگر جهان معاصر محسوب می آید. از این رو ҳалли ин масъала ва дигар масъалаҳои ҳозирае ки дар ҷумҳурӣ аст дар кишвар ҳастанд бештари маврид ба кадрҳои баландихтисос вобастагии калон дорад. таърих борҳо шоҳид будааст ки маҳз фарзандони фарзона ва донишмандон тавонистанд ҳам давлату миллат ва умуман инсониятро аз чанголи ҳама гуна мушкилот берун кашанд. бо ибрози ин ва дигар таманниёти накӯ бори дигар хатмкунандагони азиз ва ҳозирини гиромиро ба ин маросими бошукӯҳ шодбош гуфта барои шумо тансиятӣ, хонаободӣ, рӯзгори хушу босафо ва комёбиҳои навро орзуманд ҳастам. муовини раиси маҷлиси миллии маҷлиси олии ҷумҳурии Тоҷикистон, раиси вилояти мухтори Кӯҳистони Бадахшон, муҳтарам Файзов Ёдгор Доёрович. Саодатманду сарбаланд бошед.
Thank you, Ms. Amirbekzoda. Respected faculty members and graduates, dear guests, on behalf of the Deputy of the Head of the Majlis-e Milli of the Republic of Tajikistan, Governor of Gorno-Badakhshan Autonomous Oblast, Yodgor Fayzov, I congratulate the leadership, faculty members, and especially the graduates of the University of Central Asia. I wish them luck and prosperity as they enter the field of research and human mission. 21 years ago, the international treaty of this private and secular university was signed by the presidents of Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Kazakhstan, and His Highness the Aga Khan, and was ratified by the respective parliaments and registered with the United Nations. It should be stressed that the government of the Republic of Tajikistan initiated the implementation of this high standard and state-of-the-art institution, which was established based on good relations between the government of Tajikistan and the Imamat and the organizations of His Highness to train highly qualified specialists for the development of mountainous countries. From the first days of the establishment of a new statehood system, the leadership of our country has given priority to the education sector, and for 30 years, the system of science and education has met significant transformation. New forms of educational institutions were established during the independence period. The presidential schools, gymnasiums, lyceums were established in the cities and districts of Tajikistan, including Khorog. During this period, the number of higher education institutions exceeded 40, while in 1991 there were only 13 universities and institutes in the country. Particularly, the establishment of Khorog State University, named after Moinsho Nazarshoyev, and the construction and reconstruction of more than 200 new secondary school buildings are among the works carried out in the cities and districts of Gorno-Badakhshan Autonomous Oblast. It should be noted with appreciation that the University of Central Asia is one of the most successful projects implemented by the government of the Republic of Tajikistan with the development partners. By strengthening research and training capacities and training world standard specialists, the institution will serve as a solid basis for strengthening friendly relations between citizens and governments, not only of its founding, but also of other countries. The purpose of mentioning these achievements is that the wise and enlightening policy of the supreme leader of our country has created a favorable and strong basis for the establishment of an institution as the University of Central Asia. The concept of education, which is implemented based on universal principles and ethical methods of education in the Republic of Tajikistan, is reflected in the curriculum of the University of Central Asia. I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude on behalf of the executive body of Gorno-Badakhshan Autonomous Oblast to the leadership of the university and the faculty members for the implementation of the guidance of the leader of the nation, President Emomali Rahmon, expressed at the inauguration ceremony in Khorog. Along with other recommendations, His Excellency stated that the university faculty members need to educate students in the spirit of good human character, such as patriotism and humanism, beauty and hard work, tolerance and responsibility. In a short period of time, the University of Central Asia could take effective steps to establish mutually beneficial professional relations with various structures of the government of Tajikistan, including local authorities, universities, institutes, institutions, and organizations. The university provides bachelor's degrees in humanities and natural science, develops students at the master level, and through its continuous education. The university provides education in the field of arts and sciences at the bachelor's level and the graduate level, and through its program for professional and continuing education. These educational programs meet the requirements of the time and enable citizens to keep pace with life. The main programs, which are designed and implemented according to the UCA's strategy, international, national, and regional experts are not only exploring the vital issues, but are aiming to provide solutions to them. As I mentioned, the University of Central Asia cooperates with local authorities, the Regional Department of Education, with Khorog State University, and other relevant institutions by providing access to its library resources, the study of languages and other important subjects, and the School of Continuing Professional Education, training English teachers, and publication of the rich historical, cultural, and scientific heritage of Tajik and foreign scholars are of particular importance. Today, fortunately, the establishment of the Center of Science and Education in the administrative center of Gorno-Badakhshan Autonomous Oblast will be an opportunity to present the Khorog town as a place for security and stability, fresh air, national economic development, tourism and mountaineering, and for culture. History has shown that the progress of science and education and the recognition of states has a direct link to the establishment of an extensive operation of educational institutions operating in them. And the world's leading universities, such as Oxford and Cambridge universities, can be mentioned as examples. And the establishment of the University of Central Asia in Khorog, which was opened thanks to the educational policy of the leader of the nation, Imam Ali Rahman, and the Ismaili leader, Maulana Shah Karim al-Husseini, Aga Khan Fort, in this picturesque area, will further become the main representative of Khorog as the center of Gorno-Badakhshan Autonomous Oblast. At the same time, graduates of this Center of Science can work in all sectors of the economy in the country and abroad. The material and technical base of this university provides a wide range of opportunities for research, not only students at this university, but all the scientists. Dear audience, taking this opportunity, I would like to talk about two historical events that play a crucial role in the fate of the Tajik nation. This year, Tajiks around the world will celebrate the 30th anniversary of Tajikistan's state independence and the 24th anniversary of National Unity Day. It is these two important dates which are valued by the honorable leader of the nation, founder of peace and national unity, head of state, esteemed Imam Ali Rahman. Both events are equally important for the existence and revival of the Tajik nation and state, and they have created the real conditions for the development of our beloved homeland. State independence and national unity, and the wise and far-sighted policy of the President of the Republic of Tajikistan, Imam Ali Rahman, are the main factors for the development. They have laid a solid foundation for resolving domestic issues and establishing international relations to find a worthwhile place for our country on the world stage. The personal support of His Highness and his organizations are also played a vital role in strengthening peace and stability, unity, and mutual understanding, and strengthening the economic foundations of independence. On the eve of these two great national celebrations, the graduation ceremony of undergraduate students at the University of Central Asia is a good omen, and we congratulate the leadership of the university, faculty, alumni, and attendees on these great national holidays. We are confident that our dear graduates are proud to be the first to complete this prestigious research and academic center. It is based on knowledge, experience, and skills that they would conquer new peaks of science and use it for the development of their countries. Their knowledge will also contribute to solving global problems. On the one hand, with the expansion of technology, the economies of countries develop. On the other hand, it creates certain problems, such as rising unemployment, which leads to other socio-cultural problems and raises environmental issues. Another problem which emerges in this process in the modern world is the lack of moral and value. Therefore, the solution of these and other pressing issues of our time depends to a large extent on qualified personnel. History has repeatedly witnessed that the educated generation were able to provide huge support to their state and the nation, and the humanity as whole. Expressing these and other good wishes, once again, I congratulate the dear graduates and the audience on this great occasion and wish you all good health, prosperity, well-being, and new achievements. Stay healthy and proud. May I now invite Dr. Odinazoda Ramazan Safar, Chair of the Trade Union of Ministry of Education and Science for Tajikistan, for his address. سخن با دکتر odinazoda رمضان سفر رئیس اتفاق کسبه وزارت معارف جمهوری تاجیکستان داده می شود.
تشکر زیاد محترم دکتر سهیل نکوی، استادان، آموزگاران، دانشجویان عزیز و مهمانان ارجمند، من تبریکات وزیر معارف و علم جمهوری تاجیکستان، اکادمی علم‌های جمهوری تاجیکستان امامزاده محمد یوسف سیدعلی را به شما می‌رسانم. البته استاد بنابر سبب مهمان‌های خارجی وزیر معارف و علمی فدراسیون روسیه حضور داشتند در شهر دوشنبه نتوانستند و خواهش کردند که تبریکات ما را به ختم کنندگان، مسئولین، استادان محترم این دانشگاه رسانید. جمهوری تاجیکستان جهت تحکیم زمینه‌های مادی و تکنیکی زینه‌های گوناگون تحصیلات کشور و در نوبت اول مؤسسه‌های تحصیلات عالی همکاری‌های بسیار جانبه را با شریکان رشد به راه مانده است. راهبران جمهوری‌های تاجیکستان، قزاقستان، قرقیزستان و اعلیحضرت آقاخان شرطنامه‌های بین‌المللی مؤسسان و نظامنامه دانشگاه مذکور را به امضا رسانیدند. دانشگاه همچون مؤسسه بین‌المللی از طرف پارلمان‌های کشورهای مؤسس اعتراف و همزمان در سازمان ملل متحد به قید گرفته شده است. هدف آن با معلومات عالی درجه بین‌المللی فرا گرفتن خوانندگان بالیاقت مکتب‌های آسیای مرکزی است. ختم کنندگان این دانشگاه از ملکه و مهارت راهبری برخوردار گشته در تأمین نمودن ساحه‌های اقتصادیات و علم‌های دقیق با نوآوری‌های زمان معاصر مساعدت می‌نماید. تشبثکاری عملی شوی این لایحه معرفتی حکومت جمهوری تاجیکستان بوده در زمینه دستگیری‌های بی‌واسطه اساسگزار صلح و وحدت ملی پیشوای ملت پرزیدنت جمهوری تاجیکستان محترم امامعلی رحمان در شهر خاروغ بنیاد گردیده آن برای دانشجویان تاجیک و در آینده آماده نمودن متخصصان صاحب اختصاص در سطح جهانی زمینه اساسی را فراهم می‌آورد. 3 سال مقدم 14 سپتامبر سال 2018 با اشتراک پیشوای ملت محترم امامعلی رحمان دانشگاه آسیای مرکزی در شهر خاروغ افتتاح نمود که امروز در اساس برنامه‌های بین‌المللی در نظام تحصیلات عالی کسبی مملکت فعالیت دارد. دانشگاه آسیای مرکزی در شهر خاروغ سال 2019 شامل فهرست امتحانات داخل شوی از طریق مرکز ملی تستی نزد پرزیدنت جمهوری تاجیکستان گردید. حالا در این دانشگاه دانشجویان از کشورهای تاجیکستان، قرقیزستان، قزاقستان، افغانستان و پاکستان تحصیل می‌نمایند. با این مؤسسه بین‌المللی داوطلبان بهترین از همه شهر و ناحیه‌های کشور تحصیل می‌نمایند. از طرف ریاست دانشگاه برای یتیمان کل و معیوبان گروه‌های یکم و دوم، غالبان المپیادهای بین‌المللی، منطقوی و جمهوریوی امتیازها مقرر گردیده است. در برابر فراهم گردیدن شرایط کاری برای استادان و کارمندان، شرایط اجتماعی آنها در سطح بلند فراهم گردیده است. 10 نفر شهروندان کشور از جمله ساکنان محلی به جای کار تامین گردیدند. امروز ما شاهد آن که دانشگاه آسیای مرکزی در شهر خاروغ را اولین متخصصان بلند اختصاصی سطح جهانی از روی اختصاصهای حفظ محیط و استفاده عاقلانه ذخیره‌های طبیعی، بکالوریت علم‌های دقیق و اقتصاد جهانی، بکالوریت علم‌های گومانیتاری ختم می‌نمایند. در طی 3 سال فعالیت دانشگاه در برابر براه ماندن تعلیم و تربیت در دایره معیارهای مؤسسه‌های تحصیلات عالی کسبی بین‌المللی پیشرفته و رعایت قانون‌های عملکننده جمهوری تاجیکستان در شناخت و در ترغیب عنعنه و سنت‌های نیک ملت تاجیک، اینچنین نمایندگان دیگر کشورها، عرف و عادت خلق‌های دیگر که در دانشگاه تحصیل می‌نمایند کارهای بزرگ را راه اندازی نمودند. برای محصلین، برای ختم کنندگانی که امروزها صاحب معلومات عالی کسبی میشوند، پیش از همه من موفقیت، سلامتی، بردباری تمنا میکنم و باوری کامل دارم که آن هدفهایی که این دانشگاه در نزد مسئولین برای آینده میلت، برای آینده بشریت، برای آینده انسانها گذاشته شده است، با یک مسئولیت بلند از عهده این عهده‌داری ها میبرایند و برای علم، برای عملیه، برای عملی شوی هدفهای نیک انسانها خدمت خواهند کرد. تشکر زیاد.
Thank you, Dr. Odinazoda. Dear teachers and students, distinguished guests, the Republic of Tajikistan has established multilateral cooperation with development partners to strengthen the material and technical base of various levels of education in the country and above all, the higher education institutions. The leaders of Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and His Highness the Aga Khan have signed the international agreement and the charter of the university. The university is recognized as an international institution by the parliaments of the founding countries and at the same time registered with the United Nations. The university's goal is to provide talented students at Central Asian schools with higher education at an international level. Graduates of this university will be equipped with leadership skills and will contribute to innovation in the field of economics and science. The government of the Republic of Tajikistan is the initiator of this educational project, which was established in Khorog based on direct support of the founder of peace and national unity, leader of the nation, President Emomali Rahmon. This university provides a basis for Tajik students to become qualified specialists at the global level. 3 years ago, on September 14, 2018, with the participation of the leader of the nation, Emomali Rahmon, the University of Central Asia was opened in Khorog, which today operates because of international programs in the country's higher education system. The University of Central Asia in Khorog was included in the list of entrance exams in 2019 through the National Testing Center under the President of the Republic of Tajikistan, where students from Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Afghanistan, and Pakistan are currently studying. The best applicants from all cities and districts of the country study at these international institutions. The university has established benefits for orphans and disabled people of the first and second groups, winners of international, regional, and national competitions. The faculty members and staff are provided a high-level working and social conditions. Dozens of citizens of the country, including residents, have been provided with jobs. Today, we are witnessing the graduation of the first world-class specialists in earth and environmental science and global economics from the University of Central Asia in Khorog. During 3 years of operation, the university, along with providing world-class education and compliance with laws of Republic of Tajikistan, recognizes and promotes the traditions of the Tajik people, as well as the tradition of other nations in the region. We wish you all good luck and much prosperity. We now begin the degree presentation, starting with graduates receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree in Global Economics. حالا با سپاریدن دیپلم‌های خدم‌کنندگان شروع می‌کنیم. دیپلم‌های هدکنندگان زینه بکالور اختصاص اقتصاد جهانی سپاریده می‌شوند. Students are requested to line up at the designated location near the stage. از دانشجویان و احترامانه خواهش می‌کنیم که در جایهای تعیین شده نزد صحنه صف کشند. نجمیه عبدالرحمانووا، تاجیکستان. انیسا ابیبولایوا، تاجیکستان، کام لاوده. کنندگان شروع میکنیم. دیپلم های حد کنندگان زینه بکالور اختصاص. صفدر جان، پاکستان. Dias Kabikenov, Kazakhstan, cum laude. Uzma Khan, Pakistan. Mishgona Khudododova, Tajikistan. Zubair Khan, Pakistan, cum laude. Munira Malakbozova, Tajikistan. John Begim Mukhtar, Tajikistan, magna cum laude, state diploma with honors, diplomi alo. Rukhmina Naghzibekova, Tajikistan. Risolat Okhirnazarova, Tajikistan, cum laude. Khursheda Safarmamadova, Tajikistan. Davis, where's the paper? The paper. Parvina Sultanmamadova, Tajikistan. No. Davis. And now the presentation of degrees for graduates receiving the Bachelor of Science in Earth and Environmental Sciences. و حالا دیپلم‌های خدمت‌کنندگان زینه بکالور اختصاص حفظ محیط و استفاده عاقلانه ذخیره‌های طبیعی سپاریده می‌شوند. عدنان علی، پاکستان. مبالغ جمعخانوف، تاجیکستان. زلفقار خوجازاده، تاجیکستان، کام لاود. اسمت رحمت شویف، تاجیکستان. Saif ur Rahman, Pakistan, magna cum laude, state diploma with honors, diplomi alo. Khursand Sharipov, Tajikistan. Sadaf Sutaria, Pakistan, magna cum laude, state diploma with honors, diplomi alo. Arslan Yunus, Pakistan, cum laude. We have one student completing requirements for award of Bachelor of Arts in Communications and Media, who is currently in Khorog. диплом زینه بکالور اختصاص ارتباطات و وسایط اخبار عامه به صدبرگ میرزویوا که تحصیلاتش را در کمپوس نرین به پایان رساند سپاریده می شود. صدبرگ میرزویوا، تاجیکستان.
Our heartiest congratulations to all the graduates of our Khorog campus. May I now hand over to Elmira to commence the presentation of degrees on the Naryn campus.
خدمت‌کنندگان عزیز، تبریکات صمیمی ما را قبول نمایید و حالا سخن را به المیرا کوچومکولووا و دکان دانشگاه سوی مرکزی محترم مکسیم خمیکوف برای سپاریدن دیپلم‌های خدمت‌کنندگان کمپوس نرین داده می شود.
Thank you, Professor Naqvi. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Elmira Kuchumkulova. Associate Professor from UCA. I will be your MC during the live presentation of the graduation degrees from UCA's Naryn campus in Kyrgyzstan. I will also repeat my announcements in Kyrgyz for the benefit of parents and family members who may be watching online. Кутмандуу кечиңиздер менен, айымдар жана мырзалар. Менин атым Эльмира Көчүнкулова, Борбордук Азия университетинин доценти. Бүгүн мен Кыргызстандагы Борбордук Азия университетинин Нарyn кампусунда өтүп жаткан бүтүрүүчүлөргө бакалавр даражасын ыйгаруу аземинде алып баруучулук кызматты аткарам. May I request the Dean, Dr. Maxim Khomyakov, to escort our distinguished guests to the stage. Dekan, Dr. Maxim Khomyakov, кадырлуу конокторду коштоп, сахнага чыгууңузду өтүнөм. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce our honored guests on stage, from left to right. Айымдар жана мырзалар, сахнада отурган кадырлуу конокторду тааныштырып өтөйүн. Солдон оңго карай. Dr. Nurlan Omurov, Trustee of the University of Central Asia and Deputy Minister of Education and Science for Kyrgyzstan. Борбордук Азия университетинин камкорчулар кеңешинин мүчөсү, Кыргыз Республикасынын Билим берүү жана илим министринин орун басары Dr. Nurlan Omurov. The Honorable Governor of Naryn Oblast, Mr. Ashimbayev Saburkul Abazovich. Кыргыз өкмөтүнүн Naryn областындагы ыйгарымдуу укуктуу өкүлү Ashimbayev Saburkul Abazovich. The Honorable Head of Education Department of the President's Apparatus in the Kyrgyz Republic, Mrs. Galina Bayterek. Кыргыз Республикасынын президенттик аппаратынын билим берүү департаментинин башчысы Галина Байтерек. Dr. Maxim Khomyakov, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences at the University of Central Asia. Борбордук Азия университетинин гуманитардык жана так илимдер мектебинин деканы Dr. Maxim Khomyakov. May I invite the Honorable Governor of Naryn, Mr. Ashimbayev Saburkul Abazovich, for his address.
Assalamu alaikum, hurmattуу Борбордук Азия университетинин бүтүрүүчүлөрү, окуу жайдын профессордук, окутуучулук жамааты жана бүтүрүү кечесинин жалпы катышуучулары. Сиздерди бүгүнкү Борбордук Азия университетинин тарыхый биринчи бүтүрүүчүлөрүнүн салтанаттуу иш-чарасы менен чын жүрөгүмдөн куттуктаймын. Алгач улуу даражалуу ханзада Ага ханга, Ага хан өнүктүрүү уюмунун Кыргызстандагы дипломатиялык өкүлү, Борбордук Азия университетинин камкорчулук кеңешинин төрагасы доктор урматтуу Шамши Касим Лакха мырзага, Борбордук Азия университетинин ректору доктор профессор урматтуу Сохаил Накби мырзага жана окуу жайдын табигый жана так илимдер факультетинин деканы профессор урматтуу Максим Борисович Khomyakov мырзага Нарyn областынын элинин жана өзүмдүн атымдан ысык салам жолдойм. Борбордук Азия университетинин ачылышы менен Нарyn шаарда эл аралык үлгүдөгү билим жана маданият очогу пайда болуп, Нарyn областынын социалдык, экономикалык, стратегиялык жана инфраструктуралык өнүгүүсүнө жакшы мүмкүнчүлүктөр түзүлгөндүгүн баса белгилеп кетким келет. Биз улуу даражалуу Ага ханга дүйнөлүк деңгээлдеги Борбордук Азия университетин куруу үчүн дал ушул Нарyn жергесин тандап алган үчүн терең ыраазычылык билдиребиз. Биринчиден, облусубуздун жаштарынын дүйнөлүк стандартка сапаттуу билим алуусуна ыңгайлуу шарт түзүлсө, экинчиден, окуу жайдын ачылышынын аркасында облусубуздун бир катар тургундары жумуш орундары менен камсыз болушту. Мындан сырткары Борбордук Азия университети эл аралык өнөктөш катары Naryn шаарын жана Нарyn областын өнүктүрүүгө багытталган бир катар инвестициялык долбоорлорду ишке ашырууга жетишти. Алардын негизги катары Агахан өнүктүрүү фондунун материалдык колдоосу менен Нарyn шаарынын башкы планы иштелип жатканын, акылдуу шаар долбоору ишке аша баштаганын, туризм тармагын өнүктүрүү максатында видеоролик тартылганын, жакында эле аз камсыз үй бүлөлөрдүн балдарын колдоо үчүн жайкы лидерлик лагерь уюштуруп берилгенин айтсак болот. Мындан башка да ар бир нече социалдык инфраструктуралык долбоорлор ишке ашып, шаарыбызга салымын кошкону белгилүү. Мына убакыт тез эле өтүп, кечээ эле ачылып жаткан Борбордук Азия университетинин тарыхындагы биринчи бүтүрүүчүлөрү бүгүн уясынан учканы турушат. Окуу жайды аяктап жаткан студенттерибиз албетте татыктуу, мыкты билим алышты деп ойлойм. Окуу жайдын бүтүрүүчүлөрүнө ден соолук, узун өмүр, кең келечек каалайм. Ар бир бүтүрүүчүбүз алган билимин жашоосунда туура пайдаланып, мыкты адис, мыкты инсан, мыкты адам болуусуна чын жүрөгүмдөн тилектешмин. Бүтүрүүчүлөрүбүз өздөрүнүн алган билими менен Кыргызстандын, Борбордук Азиянын өнүгүүсүнө салым кошот деген терең ишеничтемин. Ал эми Борбордук Азия университети менен өнөктөш мамилебиз мындан да бекемделип, келечекте жаңы дагы көптөгөн долбоорлорду ишке ашыруубузга үмүтүм чоң. Рахмат көңүл бургуңузга.
Thank you, Governor. I will now translate. Hello, dear, the first graduates of the University of Central Asia, and the faculty, staff of the university, and the general participants of the graduation party, dear guests. I sincerely congratulate you on today's UCA's historic first convocation. On behalf of the people of Naryn Oblast and myself, I extend a warm welcome to His Highness the Aga Khan, Dr. Shamsh Kasim Laha, the diplomatic representative of the AKDN and chairman of the Board of Trustees of the University of Central Asia, Professor Sohail Naqvi, the rector of the University of Central Asia, Professor Maxim Borisovich, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences. I would like to emphasize that the opening of the University of Central Asia has created an international center of education and culture in Naryn, which creates good opportunities for the social, economic, strategic, and infrastructural development of the Naryn region. We are most grateful to His Highness for choosing Naryn as the location of this world-class university. Firstly, favorable conditions have been created for the youth of our region to receive high-quality education in accordance with international standards, and secondly, thanks to the opening of the school, a number of residents of our region have been provided with jobs. In addition, the University of Central Asia, as an international partner, has implemented a number of investment projects aimed at the development of Naryn Oblast and the Naryn region. Among them are the AKDN's Master Plan for Naryn, the launch of the Smart City Project, a video for tourism development, and the recent summer leadership camp to support children from vulnerable families. In addition, several social and infrastructural projects have been implemented and have made significant contribution to our city. It seems like that the University of Central Asia just opened yesterday, and today the first graduates in the history of the university are graduating. No doubt, the graduating students have received an excellent education, and I wish them good health, long life, much success, and a bright future. I sincerely hope that each of our graduates will be able to use the acquired knowledge in their lives and become top-class specialists. I am confident that our graduates will contribute to the development of Kyrgyzstan and Central Asia with their knowledge. I hope that our partnership with UCA will be further strengthened and that we will implement many more projects in the future. Congratulations and happy holidays. May I invite Dr. Nurlan Omurov. Құттықтау үшін сөз Dr. Nurlan Omurov'da.
Кутбаны кеч, урбаттуу коноктор. The Board of Trustees, the faculty, the graduates, I am honored to be with you here today. Today is a historic day, not only for the university, but also for the graduates. You are becoming the first graduates of the University of Central Asia and have already entered the history of the university. I congratulate you. First of all, I would like to note that you are the best graduates of the UCA. You have a great life ahead of you. All doors are open for you. The time has come when you already have to create your own history. I am sure that everything is still ahead of us. Today, you have complete your studies and are about to take the first steps that will push you to a new level. You now have a new goals, which I am sure you will achieve without any difficulties. I believe that the university will always be on your mind and has taken a firm place in your hearts. You all have found friends here. Each of you has a role to play in society. You are the ones who will change your environment and society for the better. No one else can make such changes. Only you can do it. Don't forget to educate yourself and keep improving, and continue to do useful deeds for society. Perhaps later these deeds will become great. In the future, you will be proud to contribute to the development of society. You will develop the whole country, the whole world and the planet. And you will be proud of yourself and the environment will be proud of you. And this is the feeling that makes a person truly great. I believe that you are great. Congratulations, the great graduates 2021. Once again, I want to note you are the best graduates of the University Central Asia in 2021. As you are the first graduates, my congratulations. Good luck.
Thank you, Dr. Omurov. Чоң рахмат. I will now translate. Кымбаттуу достор, урматтуу кесиптештер жана Борбордук Азия университетинин эң биринчи бүтүрүүчүлөрү. Сиздер менен бирге ушундай салтанатка күбө болуу мен үчүн зор сыймык. Бүгүнкү күн университет үчүн эле тарыхый күн эмес, анын бүтүрүүчүлөрү үчүн да маанилүү бир тарыхый күн. Анткени силер Борбордук Азия университетинин алгачкы бүтүрүүчүлөрү катары университеттин тарыхына кирип жатасыздар. Чын жүрөктөн куттуктайм. Алгач баса белгилеп айткым келип турат. Сиздер бул жылдагы Борбордук Азия университетинин эң мыкты бүтүрүүчүлөрсүңөр деп ойлойм. Силерди алдыда жаркын келечек күтүп жатат. Силер үчүн бардык жакшылыктардын эшиктери ачык. Эми силер өз тарыхыңарда жаза турган мезгил чындап келип жетти. Бардыгы алдыда деп бекем ишенем. Силер бүгүн окууну ийгиликтүү аяктап, эми алдыңарга бийик максаттарды коюп, жаңы ийгиликтерди жаратууга бел байлап, турмуштун даңгыр жолуна алгачкы кадамдарды таштайлы деп турасыңар. Алдыга койгон максаттарыңарга сөзсүз жетесиңер деп ишенем. Албетте, университетиңер ар дайым силердин оюңарда болот. Себеби ал жүрөгүңөрдүн төрүнөн орун алып калды. Силер бул жерден досторду таптыңар. Ар бириңердин коомдо өзүңөргө тиешелүү ролуңар бар. Мезгил жетип, өз чөйрөңөрдү жана коомду жакшы жагына өзгөртө турган мыкты инсандардан болосуңар деп мен терең ишенем. Силерден башка эч ким андай өзгөрүүлөргө чыйыр сала албайт деп айтсам жаңылышпайм. Бир гана силер, жаштар, ошондой улуу иштерди жасай аласыңар. Силерге айтар насаатым, окууңарды улантып, билимиңерди мындан ары да өркүндөткүлө. Өлкөңөр үчүн эң пайдалуу иштерди жасаганга аракет кылгыла. Анткени ал аракеттер келечекте улуу иштерге айлана тургандыгына шек жок. Болочокто силер коомдун өнүгүүсүнө кошкон салымыңар менен сыймыктанасыңар. Силердей билимдүү, дилгир жаштар бир өлкөнү эле эмес, бүтүндөй дүйнөнүн, ааламдын жашоосун жакшы нукка буралат. Силердин жараткан ийгиликтериңер менен өзүңөр да жалпы дүйнөлүк коомчулук да сыймыктанат. Мына ушундай аруу сезимдер адам баласын чыныгы улуу инсанга айландыра алат. Баракелде, силер чыныгы азаматсыңар. Дагы бир жолу 2021 жылдын сыймыктуу бүтүрүүчүлөрүн чын дилимден куттуктайм. Жыйынтыктап жатып, дагы бир жолу айткым келет. Силер Борбордук Азия университетинин тек гана биринчи бүтүрүүчүлөр эмес, эң мыкты бүтүрүүчүлөрүсүңөр. We now begin the degree presentation, starting with graduates receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree in Communications and Media. Students are requested to line up at the designated location near the stage. Алгач, коммуникация жана медиа тармагында бакалавр даражасына ээ болгон бүтүрүүчүлөрүбүзгө дипломдорун тапшырабыз. Урматтуу бүтүрүүчүлөр, сахнага жакыныраак келип тизилип турсаңыздар. Афраз Али Датхонов, Таджикистан. Багымдат Атабаева, Кыргызстан. Сүйүна Дадыбаева, Кыргызстан. Cum laude. Gulnoza Dilloyeva, Tajikistan. Cum laude. Элгиз Жолдошев, Кыргызстан. Зарина Гафурова, Таджикистан. Magna cum laude, State Diploma with Honors. Мамлекеттик артыкчылык диплому. Alizain Hussein, Pakistan. Ruhmina Imranshoyeva, Tajikistan. Seharnas Janani, Pakistan. Summa cum laude, State Diploma with Honors. Mamleketlik артыкчылык диплому. Alisher Kukanbekov, Tajikistan. Cum laude. Marat Mirzoyev, Tajikistan. Jalal Muminshoyev, Tajikistan. Firuzay Muzaffar, Tajikistan, cum laude. Fatima Qozibekova, Tajikistan. Nazanin Sadullayeva, Tajikistan, cum laude. Jilda Sariyeva, Kyrgyzstan, magna cum laude, state diploma with honors, mamleketlik artıqçılık diplomu. And now, the presentation of degrees for graduates receiving the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Эми компьютердик илим тармагында бакалавр даражасына ээ болгон бүтүрүүчүлөрүбүзгө дипломдорун тапшырабыз. Бузурмехер Абдуллаев, Тажикистан. Siyar Ahmad, Afghanistan. Abdul Hakim Ahmadi, Afghanistan. Ozar Aini, Tajikistan, magna cum laude, state diploma with honors, mamleketlik artıqçılık diplomu. Adelina Almazova, Kyrgyzstan. İskender Berdiyev, Kırgızstan, cum laude. Bermet Burkanova, Kyrgyzstan. Jahan Zaib Khan Danish, Pakistan, cum laude. Gülmeri Irfan, Pakistan, cum laude. Beknazar Jumabayev, Kyrgyzstan. Karlıgaş Husaynova, Kazakhstan, summa cum laude, state diploma with honors, mamleketlik artıkçılık diplomu. Manucher Mahsutshoyev, Kyrgyzstan. Faridun Mamatbekov, Tajikistan, magna cum laude, state diploma with honors, mamleketlik artıkçılık diplomu. Timima Nasratshoyeva, Tajikistan. Nurlan Nogoybayev, Kyrgyzstan. Murat Qayimdodov, Tajikistan. Alina Rahim, Pakistan, summa cum laude, state diploma with honors, mamleketlik artıkçılık diplomu. Muradali Sharipov, Tajikistan. Burulsun Talaybekova, Kyrgyzstan, cum laude.
Our heartiest congratulations to all of the graduates of our Naryn campus. And those who just received their degrees on the Khorog campus. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the parents and guests who are participating on both campuses, as well as our multiple viewers watching online. It is now my great honor to request the Chancellor, His Highness the Aga Khan, to declare the convocation closed.
Нарын жана Khorog кампусунун бүтүрүүчүлөрүн чын дилимден куттуктаймын. Барыңыздарга бүгүн келип атайын катышып берген конокторго, ата-энелерге, бизди онлайн көрүп жаткан көрүүчүлөргө чоң ыраазычылык билдиребиз.
I declare the convocation ceremony of the University of Central Asia for the graduating class of 2021 closed.
Thank you, Your Highness, and thank you to all those who have participated in today's ceremony. This brings us to the close of today's program. In a few moments, our distinguished guests on stage, the graduates and faculty will process out in both campuses. And all that remains for me is to thank all of you watching around the world for being with us on this special and memorable day. Congratulations once again to all my classmates at the University of Central Asia, class of 2021. Watching around the world for being with us.